Yes, the plants are looking quite beautiful here. Hello, everyone, Randy here. Welcome back to Welker Farms. And since last episode, we've done a little bit of work here off camera, but not a whole lot. We're still working on getting field 2 here replanted. Planting that one in soybeans. Also plan on planting 14 in soybeans, or 14 is done being planted, I should say, in soybeans. That is all done. I just got field 2 to go here yet. And then I was realizing off screen while I was working on this, oh, field 13 is ready to be harvested. It is fully fertilized. 15 is too. We just need one more application of fertilizer on it. That's why I'm not harvesting that one yet. So, but 13 does have its full level of fertilizer. So we can definitely start on that one. And on top of that, I was thinking about this. 15 is a no-lo. So I'm not really sure I want to actually mow that one. Not sure what that'll give us. So anyway, you may recognize this unfortunate atrocity. Yes, it's a massive failure. Heston WR9870 mower that has failed us twice here so far. Modders. Yes, with the Massey Ferguson 630 Dyna Swath header on it. If you've been watching the previous videos here, I've tried this contraption twice, and it has failed twice. So, needless to say, I had deleted it out of my mod folder in absolute disgust and horror. But someone sent me a fixed version of it here, and this one apparently does work. And in case you can't tell here, it does actually work. So we're giving this a try again. I'd rather kind of like the looks of this one, so that's kind of why I tried it there. But obviously the first time it didn't work. And then the second time we brought out the green mowing mod, and it still did not work. So anyway, going to set this up with a courseplay course, and the reason for the courseplay course is I can courseplay the combine that's going to pick this up, which actually, you know what, I can probably get started on that pretty quick here. Well, anyway, let the mower get going here just a little bit first. We're going to set that on field work mode, go over to settings here. Field generation, anyway, I should say. Course generation. Let's see, currently loaded course. We want to go field 13 there. Working with 8 meters. Current vehicle position, that should be good. Headland. Yeah, I don't think we need a headland on this field. Starting direction automatic. Yeah, we'll just generate that. That looks like what I'm after. Reason I'm starting on this end of the field here is the mowing here, not a problem, but when it comes to harvesting, I want to work my way from the furthest part of the field to the closest part where I'm unloading at. Typically, I always like to go the other way. But because of the crazy windrows this sometimes makes, I don't want to do that. The combine or the grain carting tractor might potentially get stuck. So, closest, yeah, that should work. Closest waypoint. I did not test this with courseplay yet, so, oh yes, it does work. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just leasing this again, by the way. I did not purchase it. I was not about ready to buy this atrocity just to find out if it worked. It does, so good. By the way, from what I've been told, some people did say, let's see what's here. Where is the mowers? A moment. Mowers. Where is it here? Here it is. So yeah, this is what we bought here. The Massey, or leased, I should say, the Massey Ferguson 9870. Leased one along with the header to go with it. Expensive header, $55,000 for that header. But there's another header that goes with it. Apparently this header does work. This header does not. So yeah, don't know why. Goes back to modders testing. But I've said enough about that already. I won't bother repeating myself there. So why can I get to the tractor? There's the tractor. Yeah, looks like we're looking pretty good on seed and fertilizer here. I think I've only had to fill this like once with fertilizer. Fertilizer seems to last like a really long time on this heater. Seed, though, I've filled, multiple times. Oh, and for those of you wondering, I was looking at the seed tank here. It does pull the seed out of here. It's down to 45,000, so I filled it once there. Not sure. I thought I only had like 50, 60,000 seed I put in here. So why there was 54,000 seed in it last episode, I'm not really quite sure, because I've already filled from this tank a couple of times. I don't remember putting more in there than that, but then again, I was down with the flu. Maybe a half day state. Maybe I put more. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Don't think that thing multiplies seed that I know of. At least not that I know of, anyway. Okay, combine. We should get the combine out. Very expensive. This thing doesn't need maintenance, does it? 9 days until maintenance. Maybe we better do the maintenance. I don't know if that's particularly important with this combine or something. If you missed last episode, this combine cost me an atrocious fortune to maintain. Last fall there, I was skipping a couple of days until the fields were ready. I think it was like 4 days to be precise. I lost over $200,000. $200,000. And I didn't even notice it at first. I wasn't till, I think, well, I don't know, probably 15 minutes or so, half hour after fast forward in time. Like, what happened to my money? Because I had over 600,000. Now I only got 400,000. It's like, how did I lose 200,000? I haven't done nothing. It's like, okay, something must have happened when I fast forwarded time. Went and looked at the financial logs. And realized a vehicle, whatever the category is here. No, it's not the right one. Vehicle, yeah, finances here. Vehicle running cost, I think it was. Notice we're only running about $1,200 a day here. It was at almost $60,000 in this particular combine. So then I, of course, went over to the vehicle information here, and I don't see where it is here now. Case, oh, there it is. Case axial flow. It's costing us $362. That's, not much. It was costing us, I think it was at $53,000 or something like that. Some ludicrously large number. $53,000 a day it was charging us for maintenance. And it did need maintenance, by the way. Not like badly, I don't think, that I know of. I'm pretty sure it hadn't been maintained for, or unmaintained for that long, but apparently I thought so. So I went and maintained it. It cost me $73,000 just to do the maintenance on it. I've never seen the maintenance cost that high. Never. I think the other worst one was a Massey Ferguson tractor, I'd like to say. Yeah, I think it was like on one of my multiplayer series. I'm pretty sure there was like some Massey Ferguson tractor that cost me like $5,000 or something to maintain. It was ridiculous, but... And again, it was only like 23 hours on this combine, which seems a little high to me. I don't know why it's that high. It doesn't seem like we've done that much harvesting, but... I guess maybe we have. Not to mention, too, actually, you know what? Probably a lot of these hours came from swathing. The swathing here, well, it's kind of fun to do. It takes a lot of time. And especially the first time we did it, it really took a lot of time because I couldn't get courseplay to work at all and hired workers to work at all. Nothing worked except for doing it all myself. So, but now that we got courseplay doing it and some hired workers working, it's working pretty good now. I'll repair that. Wow, that's still, I mean, $2,688 to repair that. Wow. It still seems, well, okay, for real life, that's probably not that bad, but you just have to remember to keep an eye on that. If this combine does that again, it's history. It's gone. We're getting rid of it. It may look nice, and it may function well, but we can't have no combine that's costing us, basically just shy of $300,000. I didn't add up the total cost, but $50,000 plus a day, plus $73,000 for maintenance, and I skipped at least 4 days. We'll just switch to the in-game combine or something. Which, best I can tell, this looks almost identical to anyway. I can't, to be honest, really tell the difference between this one and the in-game. I guess I'd have to purchase them to know the difference. Obviously, the tank looks a little different. That definitely looks different, but this has the extended hopper tank on it, by the way. Okay, and I'm going to have to save that course that's on the Massey there so I can run the same course on this combine. For those of you wondering how I'm setting this up, don't know if I really showed the entire process on screen here yet, just because I'm kind of working on it myself. But I think we finally got the process perfected here, more or less. Last time around, I obviously windrowed the crop there to get it to all line up this time because I'm course playing right from the mower, which is kind of one reason I wanted that mower to work there because I can course play it. And you know, it produces a decent but not overly large swath. But yeah, last time I had to windrow it. This time I can skip that step. We can just, or hopefully skip that step. Save this field 13. Why isn't it? That would be field 13. There we go. Field 13. Can't type here today. 8-meter swath. Swath? Yeah, okay, swath. Right, that'll work. Good enough. And then we can just, do I want to... we should be able to start them right now. I don't think that'll be a problem. Load this up. Field 13 swath. First waypoint. Drive the course. We'll have to get course play in the grain carts and all that good stuff over here yet too, of course, but... Yes, looks like that's working nicely. We'll mention the straw here in a minute. I did do some research and looking into it, and short answer that there doesn't appear to be an answer. But well, let's get course play set up further here first before we do anything else. Okay, let's get the truck over there first, and then we'll grab the grain cart here. Well, that is field 13. Better stay away from the seeds there. I think that thing is set on auto load. Field 13, no, field 13, overload, truck to the main. And once we're over to the corner, should be able to just tell him to drive, and he should get there the rest of the way himself. Okay, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. I don't know why he did that, but I guess he's got himself sorted, hopefully. And the grain cart here should be... on the tractor, yeah. Perfect. Let's see. You do need maintenance. You usually kind of tell when you start them if they don't like to start. Probably means it needs maintenance. Not close enough. Okay, still not. Is that close enough? Ah, there it is. That is close enough. $112. Yeah, see, that, I mean, that's basically nothing to do the maintenance on this tractor. You know, and one thing I keep saying they need to do is put like an indicator down in the HUD there. You know, put a check engine light or something. Because for those of you watching my gameplay, I typically do not have the help menu open. I mean, I do sometimes, but you know, the only way I'm going to know if the tractor needs maintenance or whatever needs maintenance is if it starts acting up or I like go check. Otherwise, typically, again, I usually have the HUD or the help menu there hidden. So again, you know, a little check engine light down in the HUD there seems like it'd be a little more helpful if you ask me. Anyway, still not borrowed any money yet and bought a field yet. I guess we can maybe look into that here a little bit this episode. We'll see what's which field. Still wouldn't mind like getting field 4 there. Even 3 might not be so bad. The only reason I'm thinking 4, I think 4 is a little bit cheaper. It's also a nice rectangular field. Doesn't have any oddities going on with it like field 3 does there. Not that it's probably that bad, but... Okay, let's see what's here. Field 13 overload. Tractor. Combine's probably... Oh, combine is full. Let's see, where's the combine? He made it row and... well, pretty much one row. Pretty much one row there, so that's not too bad. One thing we can get going here as well. You are... getting over to the other half of the field here. Okay. Probably missed a little bit. Usually does. Yeah, he missed just a little bit there. And he's also missing just a little bit here. I probably won't bother going back to replant that, though. Not enough to worry about. Anyway, I'm going to grab the failing tractor here. How much can I sell this tractor for out of curiosity? Because again, wouldn't mind upgrading tractors here to something slightly different. Don't think you can sell this. I'm just curious. Can I figure out the value? I can customize. Value, oh, 57. Wow, 57,000 for this. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and sell it. I'll take it down to the shop. We'll get a little bit more that way. That's valued at 57,000. We should be able to definitely afford. We should be able to afford like a 4840 or something in that series. Haven't really decided what yet. We got like 3 articulated tractors now, so 2 big buds there, and of course this John Deere. And usually end up pulling the baler with us. I'd rather probably, have just a regular tractor than an articulated one. 8440 has worked out quite well. Pulling, actually, you know what? I could keep it for the plow, couldn't I? Yeah, but I need the money. Should we sell it? Maybe we shouldn't. Rethink on it. Maybe we'll keep it. I can keep it on the plow. But then again, I got the other big bud. Was running out of tractors here last fall. Needed a tractor for the plow. Needed a tractor for... What did I need a tractor for? Oh, obviously the grain cart. No, I should have enough tractors here. Thinking about this here as we go. No, we're going to sell it. Going to sell it. I know I was short a tractor last time. I'm trying to think why here now, though. Yeah, we had one on the planter, one on the baler. Oh, it's because I was raking. That is why. Yes, that's why. Because I had a tractor on the rake. Which, again, I don't actually... I could probably actually take that rake back and sell it, too. Don't really plan on probably using that here, necessarily. Let's see. Did you quit? You probably did. Yeah. You want to do that little narrow strip? Oh, he doesn't want to, but he turned around like he wanted to. Case magnum is in traffic. Okay. What are the chances of that happening? Like, literally, what are the chances? Apparently pretty good. I mean, all, like, right at the right time. Yeah, and like I said before, if there's a way, Courseplay will find it, and it will get stuck or in traffic or break itself somehow. And like literally, the very first time it goes to unload the combine, what are the random chances? Apparently for Courseplay, way too good. Way, way too good. Anyway, so far I think we're doing pretty good here on Welker Farms. We do have the smaller fields here we could potentially look into buying. Haven't really looked into those yet. For those of you watching the multiplayer series, we kind of started with those just because they are some nicer, not nice, but they're cheaper. Put it that way. They are some cheaper fields you can get into relatively quick. Obviously, for this series here, I've been actually focusing more on the bigger fields. We got 13, 14, and 15. 16 there, again, a little bit of an odd shape. Yeah. We could get like 11 and 12 there. That'd probably be some really nice fields. We'll see what we can afford here. Supposedly, the more we own, the more we can borrow, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now the combine, yeah, we'll let him slip. That's fine. Usually, he'll sort himself out. Usually. I don't know why, but for some reason, it thinks it has to back up a little bit. And then it usually gets stuck on the pile. It just pooped out. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here from last episode. This is one of the reasons I want to sell this tractor too. It is kind of slow. Damon was saying Case IH rocks, John Deere stinks, use more Case IH, and console is more realistic. Console is more realistic. Now, I've heard some absurd claims in my taste, but wow. Tom was saying, how did you get the 1835 drill and 1910 cart to fill with fertilizer? I'm trying to use that one on another map with built-in seed fertilizer sale points. Unable to get the cart to fill. I think that's because the cart literally does not hold a single thing. In fact, I could probably literally get rid of the cart and that seeder would still work. The cart, as far as the best I can tell, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, is purely there for decorational purposes. I guess that's not close enough. Okay. Be nice if they would actually mark this on the concrete where the sell point actually is. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I gotta repair it first. Okay, $54 to repair. That's not too bad. Gone. But yeah, the seeder, from the best I can tell, the seeder is what holds all the seed and fertilizer. So, okay, tractors. Let's see, we got $57,000. What can we get for that price tag? A case magnum for $80. No, I think we're going to replace a John Deere with a John Deere. '30 series, 4320, 4630, 150 horsepower. That might not be too bad. A 4640, 51,000, 156. That's not that much horsepower. For almost twice the price. 4840 again. Don't only complain about this one. It's got the funky fuel tank on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind that one, but kind of a funky fuel tank if you ask me. 150, that's 60,000. The biggest you can get is 4450. Huh. What mind something maybe in the 200 horsepower range? We should be able to do that here. Oh, these are going to get expensive, though, aren't they? 4960. Yeah, that's going to run us 87,000. That gives us 210 horsepower, though. Duals, of course. Design regular saddle tanks. Yeah, just regular would be fine. What if we drop down? 4760? 4560. That's 162 horsepower. We need, like, just a little bit more money, don't we? You know, I guess we can borrow just a little bit to get that. Let's see what's here. Yeah, that should be enough. That way we got a nice 200 horsepower tractor here then. Let's just take a quick look here. Two-wheel drive. What does this get us? This gets us up to a 4955, also 210 horsepower. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go with the 60 series with duals. Oh, we don't have quite enough money for that. Okay, fine. You know what? Borrow just a little bit more here. We should be able to pay this back pretty quick here. We'll be making bales. There we go. Regular design, 210 horsepower. Good. And that should be able to pull the baler, I would assume. At least I hope so, anyway. And pretty much very similar, look to the 4840 here. Just this one doesn't have a big old fuel tank on the front. And as far as I know, just a little bit more horsepower, too. Oh, really dark inside the cab of this tractor, isn't it? Got the tinted windows. Also just a little bit faster. Not much, though, is it? Okay, that combine is still slipping yet, isn't he? And here again, I cannot fix this by stopping him, starting him. He'll just be in, like, full-on derp mode. So the only way I've found to fix him, where is... Suppose we got to drive him all the way over there. Oh, boy. Pretty much you got to have to push him up on the pile a little bit. Again, he doesn't always get stuck. I don't know why, but sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And the Big Bud is finished. Has he actually finished? It don't look like it. Oh, and as I was going to say there a few minutes ago, I was going to address the straw thing here. Still slipping. Yep, there he goes. Just got to push him back just a little bit. And suddenly he's happy. Yeah, boy. So yes, the straw thing there. From the research I've done, apparently that's just related to how much straw is put down by the mower. And, you know, the combine, well, it's picking up X amount of material. That's what it gets. So, to my understanding, I guess that's not really controlled by the header. You know, I would have to assume there's probably a way to put some sort of multiplier on that. Trying to think what I believe that's the word I was looking for there. So you do some sort of multiple of what you're taking in. In this case, it'd probably have to be smaller. But yes, that is apparently why that is. That's just the header takes in X amount of material, and that's, you know, the amount of material that's there. And it's not that the mower's producing any extra material either. It's what's there is what it's mowing down. But because the straw is more, or it's the straw is the correct amount, but because you're actually taking the straw and making wheat out of it, that is what's messing the system up there, I guess. Yeah, the Big Bud did something derpy, didn't he? Oh boy, you love them hired workers, right? Anyway, some comments here again. Colin was asking, will it come out on PS4 and Xbox? I'm assuming he's talking about the Big Bud that we purchased here last episode. He didn't specifically say, but the only Big Bud we have here is the Big Bud 450 with duals. So I'm assuming that's what he's got to be asking about. Not sure. The answer to that, no, it will not. Found a shed to park the baler in there, by the way. Oh, and for those who wondering, I just realized too, I forgot to mention our operation down in the bottom side of the map there. That should be working. What I ended up doing is just bought the manure viable sell point, or no, viable placeable. And I just put one of those down. Now we can buy manure. Unfortunately, you can only buy manure from that using like a loader, or you can also use belts. So obviously I went with that option rather than a loader. So just actually went and bought an auger, stuck that down in the manure there. That picks the manure up, puts it in a trailer. And then unfortunately, the greenhouses do not accept from a trailer. They only accept from a loader. So I ended up having to put, I took the auger, moved it over to the greenhouses there, and was able to unload that way. So just ridiculously annoying how that system works there. But Jackson was saying, get well soon. The flu is terrible. Yes, the flu is terrible. No fun ever having the flu, if you ask me. But then again, getting sick never is fun. So, oh well. Okay, field 13, 8-meter swath. Sure, first waypoint. Drive the course if you could. Need more equipment on this field here. This should get interesting quick. And just because of these windrows here, where is that option again? That is under settings? No. Drive control. Here we go. Four-wheel drive always. Four-wheel drive and front diff. Yes, we're gonna like turn that out on the rear. Oh wait, one more yet? Yeah, both diffs on for field work. Yep. Don't want them getting stuck if we can help it. So, otherwise, I fear that might happen. Okay, what did you do? You did something like derpy. What did you do? Weird. I think he tried to turn and go the other way from the looks of it. Let's see. Oh, we can actually hire him from here. I wouldn't think you would have let me, but again, okay, not gonna complain about that. Okay, let's tab up to the greenhouses here. Do I have something up here yet? Well, I can tab to this. Oh, I do have the truck up here yet, too. Okay, so went ahead and bought the water trailer so we can give these water. This is getting to be a rather expensive operation down here, by the way. Bought the manure sell point. So that's this here. Again, loaders required. What was the motto I was thinking? Why not just put a self-unloader in this thing? Out the back so I can just unload into it. There's a trailer manure, by the way. And then these annoying atrocities as well don't seem to accept from a trailer. So, you can see there, the auger's pointing into there and then empties into it. So yeah, don't quite understand that, but that's the way it is, I guess. So, yeah, these both are running here. Water fill, almost full, manure. Not sure how long this is going to last. I guess we'll have to find out. Probably, hopefully a day or two. Don't have to constantly fill it. That would be kind of annoying. Given the fact they don't really make that much money, these probably aren't altogether that worth it, if you ask me. But, I thought we'd give it a try. So that is running down there. Okay, now you know what? We're probably going to want to steal that truck, aren't we? Yeah, boy, this might be a problem. Fuel set, no, from this settings. Where is my option here for turn on field? I think we're going to want to deactivate that. Yes. Technically, I guess this would not have front diff locks, would it, in four-wheel drive? Oh, well. Never heard of getting stuck on straw, though. Oh, it would help if it was down. Yes, just realized that. All it needs to do is, like, pull forward a little bit and it'll eat it. There we go. Guess I'll have to keep an eye on that. The tractor we just sold didn't have too much issue with it. Maybe this wasn't such a good choice then if this tractor's going to have an issue like that. Let's bail out of here a minute. Oh yeah, that's going to be a problem. We'll get ourselves out of the way here a minute. Oh, he's good. Yeah, we might have to, like, stop the baler here for just a little bit. Just let the combine, like, get ahead here. But for those of you who wonder what the operation is, this is pretty much the operation here. I think we pretty much got it. Why are you so far off? Are you actually following the course? Yeah, not even close on the course there, buddy. Not even close. Okay, don't know what was going on with that. How about we... oh, he's going to the first waypoint. That's why. My bad. My bad. But yeah, I think we got everything working pretty smoothly here. Shouldn't really have to do a whole lot with them. And again, we're working from this end of the field here just to prevent issues with the windrow. So that is, again, the reason why we're working from this end of the field. Otherwise, the unloading tractor would have to drive across these windrows more, trying to avoid that somewhat. And then, of course, too, you want to make sure your windrows are spread out far enough that this combine doesn't have the potential to get into these windrows again, because if it does, oh my. Yeah, just let's put it that way, is oh my. This definitely has the potential to be a very, very OP mod, very quick if you don't use it in the way it's intended to be used. For those who haven't seen it, just demonstrate this here a minute. Let me stop you. course, that happens. Everybody stops. That's rather annoying, but yeah, for those of you who have not seen what happens here, just to demonstrate here, get moving here rather quick. You fill up very quickly and get out of the windrow as quick as we can because, oh boy, now we got the combine stuck. Yeah, that happens. It like really multiplies the grain. I mean, really multiplies it. So again, this has the potential to be very OP if you use it that way. Or if horseplay gets into another windrow, it's already done. And like I was saying, apparently that's just because of the way the straw is registered on the ground here, the amount. And it's straw. You know, the combine takes it in and it's okay, well, it's this amount and you get this amount from it. Okay, we should go just tell him to drive the course there. Hopefully the grain cart there won't get stuck on that. The baler probably will. Oops. Okay, we're going to take this truck here. I don't think we need any water up by the farm, so we'll get away from our illicit operation going on down here. I could probably sell that because I don't really need this thing then, I don't think, unless we want digestate for some reason. I can't really think of a reason to... Well, I guess we could fertilize with digestate. Maybe we could potentially look into that. That might be kind of interesting for something different. I'll probably just leave it there for the moment. It's not like it's really costing us a whole lot, so... Pretty sure I have a manure placeable as well that actually creates manure. Was kind of looking into that a little bit, but decided just for simplicity and just to make sure everything works first. We'll just buy the manure. It's not like it's that expensive. I think it's only like $2,000 or $3,000 for that whole load of manure there. Okay, let's go start loading up some bales here. Try to keep those bales off the field somewhat so our workers don't get caught in them. Fortunately, a bit of a drive here from this field to the bale sell point. I'll probably do a bunch of that off screen though. Speaking of which, it is time to wrap up this episode, isn't it? Oh boy, just realized that. So yeah, with that, anyway, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching and until next time.